Oh, yes. Hi, this is Hair by Clippers, and welcome to our lesson of today. Yes, we are going to be seeing on how to do the cornrows. Yes, and in this video, I'd like to explain and I'd like to give you more tricks about the cornrows, so that if you're still new in learning these, that you can get all these tips that are going to help you when you're doing the corners. So now this time around we are going to be doing the corners that are going behind, and I'm trying to part my lines and according to the way I'm going to do my corners, as you're going to be seeing in this video. So if it's your first time to be on this channel Hair by Clippers, you should consider a subscribe, because it works for us, yes, me and you, so that we get to learn every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So now when we are starting with the cornrows, number one, what you should always consider is we should always try to know the shape of our head, someone's shape of the head. Like, it gives you the lines and maybe the design that you're going to do, as long as you first see head shape. Then another thing, should always focus on the forehead, like short corners. We all know that we have
long
different
forehead.
types of
So what I'm
these
trying to
corners.
mean,
those
like,
ones with
these short forehead, sometimes you just have to make sure that you make lines that are going to be very nice on them. And still, those ones, though what I know, those ones with long foreheads, like those ones with the corner, when it's long, it's always very easy for them. Like, it's always easy for us when we're doing this kind of cornrows. Like, it always looks good most of the times. So you should always try to focus on that. And then when we're doing the cornrows, most especially, we have to know about the hair, our hair type, because still the head is the ones that makes it maybe to last longer, or to come out very soon, because there are those ones with natural hair. Yeah, so when you're doing it with natural hair, it cannot be the same duration of stay with the one of straight hair. And still, it still depends on the one with straight hair, how straight it is, because we have sometimes you might get someone with straight hair but with a lot of growth, you understand. So still, it may not make sense. So you just have, or when you're going to do it, like if you have laxed hair, yeah, you just have to be like, it's for 2 weeks, or even 1.5. It can be also very, very neat for that. Yes, so there you know that maybe for that one, if you do it that way, it can last for 3 to a month. Yes, if it is done that way. So when you're trying to make your lines, you just always have to be a very, very perfect. But for me, the way I do my things, I have to be in the mirror. Most of the times I do it when I'm in the mirror, because when you're in the mirror, you always the mirror gives you the art, you understand. So like, when you're making a line, when we're doing these cornrows, it's not like someone have to give you the design, or to sometimes it's like that, but we always need to create, because you might find like something that you saw maybe on someone's head, it might not look good on yours, you understand? So that's why you should always leave a hairstyles maybe to create something that is nice for you. And for me, my case, I just have to be in the mirror, so that I make my lines when I'm looking in the mirror, and still it gives even my client the comfort to see what we're doing. Or maybe if I try to do it wrong, she can also say what she wants, and so that we can do it better. So I should always try to be in the line, so that you can try to create all those mistakes. So another thing is we should always try, when it comes to these cornrows, what we should always focus on is the front part, like the starting point. Because now, if the starting point, even if you make these other endings very are very firm, still it will be nothing. So we should always try to focus on the first the starting point, because that is the main issue when you're doing these cornrows. So I would like to shout out to everyone who is watching me wherever you are. If you're United States of America, those ones in United Emirates, UK, Canada, German, those ones in Oman, I love you so much. This is Hair by Clippers, and we do love you. So make it a point by clicking on the red button, ring the bell, so that you'll be seeing all our updates that we do every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is how we just have to continue doing our cornrows. And now, as I was telling you, that I always focusing in the mirror, so that I do my things very perfectly. So this is what I'm doing. Let's try to take a look just for the meantime the way we start on. By the way, for me, when I'm starting, I just try to put some gel here in front, so that I get my this hair separate from this, and then I start plating it. Another thing that I had forgotten is about when you have broken hairline. Wow, when you have broken hairline, sometimes it's very hard. Yes, when you have broken hairline, sometimes it is very hard. Why? It's just because when you have broken hairline, if someone is trying to do the cornrows there, it might break more, you understand, and still even it doesn't come out nicely, mostly when you have broken hairline. So you should always also try to mind about your hairline before doing this kind of cornrows, so that yes, your cornrows can look very nice. So yeah, as you can see here, like if you try to look in front, yeah, it's sometimes her hair is like, it's not full, though it's not broken, but it's not that full. So but that's why I'm like, for you who have broken hairline, yeah, it might be very hard. And if you go in the salon, someone tells you it's not easy to do that, just accept, because if you try to force it out, it will break your hair more. Yes, and another thing I realize is when you're doing these cornrows, trust me, there is no need of over tightening the hair. You know, sometimes we believe that when the hair is tight is when it stays for long, but that's not right. That's not right. So you just have to be as gentle as possible, and most especially in front. That's when people always feel that pain when we start, like when we're plating here in front, because it's very sensitive when it comes here in front. So also just have to be as gentle as possible when you're here in front, so that you don't hurt someone. Yes, this is how we do the corners. And now this person, we can just give her the duration of 3 to 1 month, and then you can undo your hair. You know, I told you, like, sometimes it's not good to overstay with the hair, you understand? So if you see like it's maybe growing old, it's very easy. You can it's very simple. You just remove it and maybe wash, treat your hair, put some treatment so that you can have it healthy. So by that duration that we're going to give her, she will be unplating and having her hair well and perfect. So this was our corners of today, and this is Hair by Clippers. We love you so much, and please enjoy the finishing.